Hi, Eric Redbeard here, letting you know that Pro Wrestling Valier, Classic Championship Wrestling, and Seven Mountains Wrestling are uniting. Coming to the York Revolution Stadium, May 20th, 2023. See you there.
Welcome, everybody, to 3 Beards of Wrestling. I am Shane, your host, and with me is the Mind of Mayhem, Corey Cross.
That's me.
Ricky will probably hop in here at some point, but we're going to go without him for right now. Don't forget, guys, coming up February 11th, Lewistown, PA, Mr. Stag's Gym, Seven Mountains Wrestling. Doors open at 4, bell time 5. February 25th, Camden, New Jersey, EWA Honor for Glory, bell time 4 p.m. The month of March, Fort Knox will be giving free tryouts the whole entire month, so hit us up and get your spot. And mark my seminar, February 25th, Woodbury, New Jersey, 2 to 4, only $10. So please get your spot. You do not want to miss any of this learning experience that you can, especially if you are new to the wrestling business. It will definitely help you out a lot.
$10, man. $10. You got $10.
Definitely $10 and Cash App, Venmo.
Right.
Another one. But hey, and don't forget, guys, if you guys got any questions for me, Corey, or our guests, please comment, and then we will get to them as we are working through this whole entire podcast. So as of right now, we will bring on our guest for today, and that is Prince Parada. What's up,
yo? What's going on?
What's
Thanks
going
for
on?
having me, guys. Thanks for having me.
Definitely.
Pleasure's all yours. Pleasure's all yours. Let's do it.
Oh my.
What's up, man? How's your night going?
Pretty good so far. Work was pretty, it's work, so no one really wants to ever be there. But we're here now. I'm ready to do this. I'm ready to chop it up with y'all.
I think if all of our jobs were like our sheet jobs were wrestling, I think we would be all fucking cool with that.
Oh
Yeah, I'm down.
for sure.
I'm down.
We would 100% be down with all that.
It wouldn't matter what I'm doing in wrestling.
Yeah, exactly.
If I'm doing it for money, enough money to live. Yeah, I'm cool with that.
Definitely.
Ain't.
So let's hop right into this. Parada, I mean, I knew you for some years. Corey, I think about the same, maybe longer.
A little bit longer, yeah. I knew this skinny kid named Dana showing up to the LCW training center back 10, 12 years ago, something like
that. At least 10 now, yeah.
From the backyard, yes.
Had to get out of that and get some real training. You know how it goes.
So if I'm not mistaken, I think me and Piranha started around the same time.
Probably.
Maybe.
I started 2014?
I'm 2015, so
yeah, I debuted for Valor 2014 and started training that year too. So
I'm just gonna sip my beverage at 2012, around it since like 98, full time 2012, 11, something like that.
Well, if we're talking about being around it,
you got me.
Like 24 years of this business,
right? You got me. Yeah, right. You were born into it.
Yeah.
I chose it. You were born into it.
That's always crazy to me. Like, some people were born into it, some people just get into it. So you never know. Like, wrestling's wild.
Right.
Definitely. I mean, let's hop right into this, man. I guess I'll start it off. So like, what made you get into wrestling, dude?
Well, wrestling is like kind of a form of acting, and honestly, I've always wanted to be an actor. Like growing up, I was like, I want to be an actor. I feel like that would be fun, like a comedian, even like a stunt double, anything. If you're like
Yeah,
in a movie or something, that'd be cool as hell to me. But wrestling, I really got into wrestling from video games, to be honest. I started playing like SmackDown, Just Bring It, and then Here Comes the Pain came out, and I was all for the video games. And then Xbox, I was on Raw 2 all the time. Like it was just like the video games for me. But my sister and my dad, they always watched it. So I would see it on Monday. Like my dad would usually order pizza and then we'd watch Raw. So I would see it all the time. But the video
yeah.
games really got me like, okay, this would be really fun to do. Like that's crazy.
All right.
All right. I guess we'll go to me since it's only the two of us. We all have, I hate the word gimmicks, but it is, where does Prince Piranha draw inspiration for his gimmick?
Whew. Like from wrestlers, like other wrestlers?
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
just
Anywhere.
anyone?
Anywhere.
Like I would like to I pretty much bring intensity like Chris Benoit, if I was gonna say anybody, because I'm like, when I was growing up, he was like real intense. Like I liked watching him. He would really come out, and you'd think he's about to snap somebody's neck or something. Like you never know with this guy, like the rabid Wolverine. But and cruiserweights, obviously, like any high flyers that they entertain me all the time. So, but my character. I like the movie Piranha. I think piranhas are cool as hell. I'm like, what's something that's small, but people are still like would fear if it's coming towards them type thing, like a
Yeah.
piranha, something different.
I'm with it. I'm with it.
Definitely. So like, I mean, I guess going off of that, like, what was your like? Were you always Prince Piranha, or was there a gimmick before Piranha?
Well, when I was training, Bliss wanted me to do the Kid Dynamite gimmick. It was like a 70s type gimmick. And I'm like, it could work because I've had the fro for years. So he wanted me to do something with the fro pretty much, which wasn't a bad idea. The night I debuted, I was Kid Dynamite. So, and I feel like it wasn't bad. It kind of got over a little bit. People wanted to take pictures and all that stuff. So it wasn't too bad. And then
if not to interrupt, but if I was correct, it was Kid Dynamite.
Dynamite, he wanted me to do Dynamite. Dynamite was just like something that would have been straight fire, though. I ain't gonna lie, that is kind of fire.
I expect royalties on that. Just saying, 10% of your booking fee.
I don't know about that. But I didn't start as Prince Piranha either. When I went to SWO, I wanted to do the Piranha gimmick, and I started with the Black Piranha because it was in my theme song, the Black Piranha. But I was Havoc Shade too. Like Havoc Shade was my actual name. The Black Piranha was just like a nickname kind of thing. But then I was like, the Piranha's more of my character than anything, so I should just move on and just be Piranha, if anything.
All right. I was gonna say I remember the one that you said what the shades one. Sorry.
Yeah, Havoc Shade. Yeah. That's what I started off as. And SWO for sure.
I remember that. Yeah. Corey, what you got for it,
man? You said you drew inspiration from like Benoit and the cruiserweights.
Yeah.
No particular order. Who are your top five? Top five wrestlers of all time. No particular order.
All right, I got Cena, Taker, Stone Cold, The Rock. They're kind of like the same, but they're like in the same level for me. I don't know. Some people are like, "Oh, Stone Cold's way better, The Rock's way better." But either way, I'm putting them both in my top five. Five can go to a lot of people, to be honest. But if I'm going to give it to anyone, it's probably going to be Rey Mysterio, to be honest. Just my opinion. Rey Mysterio's in my top five. So
I dig it.
One of the greatest. That man
Corey,
is crazy.
what is your top 5?
Yeah,
Oh,
what's your
me.
top
Oh,
five?
man. Nobody ever asks me anything. No order. No order. Barry Windham. Barry Windham's a solid. He's if not the top, he's close to the top. Great Muda. There's 2. Gino Hernandez is 3. Because honestly, if Gino wouldn't have passed away, there would have been no Ric Flair. I'll stick with that. Was that 3 to 4? Terry Funk. Terry Funk all time. And 5. All time 5. That's a tough one. His ability is Hogan, honestly, for his what he brought to American wrestling, what he did for American wrestling, and his ability to wrestle in Japan. So we'll throw him there. Number 6 for the fun of it. AJ Styles is number 6.
That's a good one.
Yep. I mean, I could go hundreds with, like Ring of Honor and CZW and stuff like that. But those are
I was
those
doing all WWE guys. I'm like, I'll just
right. So yeah,
there's
that's an easy
too
top.
many wrestlers. You can't do it.
Right.
It's just like there's so many.
Right.
All right.
Go ahead, Ping. Let's hear it.
Let me hear it.
Well,
Eddie.
Yeah, I was gonna put him in my 5 right there with Ray, but I was just like, nah, I'll give it Ray. But
Eddie's 1 through Eddie's 1 through 5. We're done.
Exactly.
Now, I would say my top 5: Eddie, Dean Malenko, William Regal, Muda, and I would say, I mean, probably this is me going back as a kid, but Rikishi.
All
Okay.
right.
Rikishi.
Samoans, I'll dig it.
Yeah,
I
he was my
commentated
favorite.
Rikishi's match when he came to the host. That was greatness.
God, that was forever ago, huh?
That was so long ago. Shoot, pretty sure Grandmaster Sexay was there too.
Yeah, I think all 3 of them were. Yep.
Yeah. I was gonna say, I think all of them were. Yeah. I did just get word from Ricky guys that he will be on.
At 7:30.
Yeah, definitely at 7:30. But Corey, I believe it is you. Is it me or you?
I think it's you. I asked top 5, so it's you.
All right. So what would you say is like a career highlight of yours that you have throughout your whole entire career?
Career highlights, probably winning both the SWO Unlimited and SWO Uprising Championship at the same time. It was just like, wow, you guys put both the titles on me. Like that's something different. Like I would never expect a company to do that. It's just like, y'all really put me in the driver's seat real quick. So it was something different. I'm like, all right, we're gonna be the top guy. All right.
That's what happens when you're green and you get over.
That's what happens when you know the booker.
I mean, I know all the bookers. Everyone knows the bookers. If you're on the show, you know the booker.
How do you think you get? How do you think you get where you get?
Exactly, you gotta know the booker. But another one would definitely be the Clippers Magazine Stadium, wrestling in the hometown stadium. That was something crazy. Like that was definitely a highlight. Because I've been to the Barnstormers games. I've seen them win championships. Like, and then to think I'm gonna wrestle on this field, like there's no way.
I feel like it's definitely a different feeling. Like, especially even going like every building or anywhere we go, it's like it's cool to see something else there, but then it's like so much better when you're the one actually putting on the performance for people to watch.
Yeah,
it's definitely big.
Definitely a different feeling.
You don't really think like I'm gonna be down on the field or down on that spot where everybody's looking. You know what I mean? Everybody's looking there. It's just a lot of people, and you don't You don't think these type of things are going to happen all the time. You're just going with the flow, and then, oh yeah, we're going to be wrestling in your hometown in the stadium. Oh no, and with
I mean,
RVD, that was another thing. Like RVD's in the house. Shoot, grew up on him. Grew up on all of the guys. So
it was a fun show. It was a fun show.
oh,
It definitely was a
definitely.
fun show.
I was glad I wrestled after the sun went down because it was blazing hot.
I mean, while we're on the topic, I mean, we might as well just throw that show out there real quick. May 20th, the York Revolution Stadium in York, Pennsylvania. Mine and
It's my
Corey's home.
hometown.
I just moved here.
Yep, let's do it.
Another show in a baseball stadium, May 20th. So if you guys need some tickets, please hit us up and we will definitely get that stuff to you. I mean, Ricky
cool.
read my message, so you should be on shortly, hopefully. But we'll just keep pushing through this and wait for 7:30 because that's what he's definitely going to do.
Right. Let's rock with some oddball stuff here, Piranha. Where's the pizza belt? What's up with it?
The pizza belt.
Everybody's seen it. I'm gonna call it out. What's up with it?
It's the pizza belt. It's just the Prince Piranha pizza belt. I don't know. I'm hungry and I need something that's like a food. The belt works. I'm gonna get a taco one soon, so I'm gonna get it mailed. Like it should be here this week.
I'm with it. Yeah, we all have our things, man.
And I always like the seatbelt buckle, and I was like, okay, now that's kind of perfect for me. And everyone likes
kind of the calling card.
Yeah, everyone likes belt loops, so you got to use the belt loops. If you got it on your gear, you got to use them.
Right.
I mean, we all have our things, you know. Yours is the pizza belt and being a jobber, and mine is, you know.
Oh my god.
Yours is painting your face and being fat. It's fine. It balances out.
Right.
Not ever talking. That's his thing.
Yeah, that too. I mean, hey, you know what?
He's getting better. He's getting better.
But you know what's even better? You know what's even better? I don't talk on shows, and I'm still more over than Piranha.
Right. It's because you know the booker of that company.
You know the booker.
That's what it is.
You always get a good spot on the card.
I don't think
you don't know spots. They know where to put you.
I don't think there's a time where me and Piranha are not on the show together and we're not fucking with each other. Like it's like always there.
It'd be weird if not. It'd be like, what's going on with you? Why ain't he talking trash tonight?
Like it's just you know, it's just one of those things.
It makes the shows go by quicker, I think.
Real quick, how many of those pop figures do you have? Do you know the number?
Yes, I have 92 of them.
And how many WWE?
This 3 rows are WWE.
All right, because I'm always at those shows. I love I forget Max's girl, but Max and them, they got those stands. They always got the craziest ones. It's like, whoa, I never saw that one. I got my John Cena from them, the Dr. Thugonomics one. I was like, yeah, I needed that one.
And then I got so my Eddie Lowrider one. Now we're going off topic talking about pop, but
yeah, right.
Whatever.
So I went to, I would probably say about 10 different GameStops looking for this Eddie Lowrider pop character.
Yeah.
Couldn't find him anywhere. And then I went to the one in the Capital City Mall, and they had 2 left. And like someone else was like eyeing them up. I was like, oh no, I'm buying both of them. So I fucking bought both of them. I was like, yep.
Yeah, yeah, you might as well.
Yeah,
Shane spun the kid around, gave him a forearm, and took both of them.
Yeah.
Heel shit.
I mean, I would have to say probably my most expensive pops are my Dexter ones that I don't know if you know what Dexter is. I know Corey does.
He's like a crime investigator or something, right?
Yeah, it's a serial killer show, and he's also like a blood splatter analyst.
Okay, yeah.
I went to Monster Mania last year, and I got a picture with Michael C. Hall, and paid about $200 for pop characters. So,
I have one wrestling pop, and it's Andre, and that's it. That's
Yeah.
it.
I have Andre somewhere.
Yeah. The boss watches over, everything else in the collection.
Yeah.
The 14 totes of random stuff from my wrestling collection.
What's your favorite one over
What,
there?
me?
Yeah.
Me? Oh, shit.
Got him.
Well,
There's so many. It's like, you got a favorite?
I guess I would have. I would say my favorite two. All right, my favorite four, since I have 92 of them, will be my China and Eddie, and then I have my
Why?
Why?
Why you look so hateful about China and Eddie? I think he was talking to somebody else and got real shitty with it.
I think he's getting in trouble.
Ooh.
But anyways, yeah. So my favorite ones would be China and Eddie, and then Biggie and Tupac that I got. So,
Ooh, Piranha about to get his ass whipped.
yeah. Then I
That's
got
why we can't.
I got my favorite saying, "You're killing me, Smalls."
Yeah. That's why we can't have nice things.
Don't worry, on my other wall, it's all Prince.
Yes.
It's all Prince.
You're a huge Prince fan, huh?
I love Prince. And then
He does.
This wall's wrestling. I got my my Eddie jacket.
Okay.
That is kind of hot.
Then I got Ray and Eddie at Halloween Havoc, and then I got a signed a signed Bruno Sammartino certified picture.
Bruno. Oh man. We don't talk about
That's a solid man.
And then I got all my shoes over here.
This guy.
You a sneakerhead?
Oh, yeah, a little bit. I'll throw a pair of J's on once in a while.
And you'll wear them once and put them back.
Oh, dude, listen, I clean all my shoes after I'm done wearing them. Some people think I'm crazy, but I completely clean the shoe, bottom of the shoe, everything, and then put them right back on myself.
I mean,
they stay looking fresh though.
Yeah. Then you crease them up and they're ruined. So it's like they're clean, but they're creased, bro. Come on.
No, I put the stuff back in the shoe. That way they don't.
Oh my god! Don't tell me you're putting the cardboard pieces back.
Yeah, bro. I put them back in that way. They good, bro.
I'm good, man.
That's wild.
If I showed you my closet, I got like 9 pair of cowboy boots in there too. So.
Oh my god.
He's a redneck.
He just wears them. He just wears them with nothing else. Just cowboy.
Yep. Just wait.
Yeah.
Just wait. But yeah, so who is it, Shane? Me or you? Because I think Piranha took over.
Yeah, I would say let's just.
I start interviewing.
No, Piranha comes on here and starts asking us questions.
Right, that's what it is. He just completely flipped the script on,
I don't know.
Because you know the booker. That's what it is. You do what you want. You know the booker.
I do know the booker too. That's why it's funny. I always know the booker. Come on, man.
Let's throw one of these out here. Entire career. We said your favorite moment. Who's your favorite opponent?
Ooh.
And why?
My favorite opponent?
Yeah.
Probably my boy Nathaniel. Y'all know Ace.
Ace Dallas.
Ace Dallas. Yeah, that I don't know. Because we've been friends so long, we just have a natural chemistry when we get in there. It's like he knows what I do. I know what he does. Like we don't even have to say anything to each other. We can get in there and put on at least a decent match. Like we just have a different kind of chemistry.
Ace is definitely like I love working Ace.
He's easy too. Like he doesn't do that crazy. Like he's easy to work.
It's definitely hard trying to keep a straight face. Even working Bliss, it's very hard to keep a straight face when working people that like have these types of gimmicks because it's just funny.
Exactly. Like I've never worked Bliss, but at the last SWO, he got attacked by Ace. So I came out to help him, and while I'm helping him, Bliss is just saying all types of stuff to me, trying to make me laugh, like, and break character. I'm just like, yo, he is out of his
The best
mind.
is Omori Bliss. That is
No, that's his brother. That's his brother.
Sorry, his brother. I mean, yeah, his
Yep.
brother is fucking hilarious.
His brother kicked my face into thumbtacks twice. I'm glad he doesn't come back around anymore. I'm glad.
Took that?
Somebody has to.
Or nobody. You don't have to take that.
Oh, let's. Jason Holtz asking, Mr. Ping, who's your favorite opponent
Oh man.
besides your waistband?
That is definitely a hard one. My favorite, I mean, I would say I would have to give my top two. My top two would be when I wrestled Tito,
Yeah.
and then when I wrestled Drago.
Yeah, that was fun. That was fire.
I was there for that one too. Yeah, that was fire. That was a good one.
The Tito one is because it's just funny because I mean you guys know how I work. So right before we go out, right before he goes out, he's like, "If you stiff me, I'm gonna fuck you up and then show you how to hit." Like, all right, I was like, "Yeah," I was like, "All right."
He must have heard about you.
I was like, "All right, man, I'm all right."
I got you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yes, Cobra is my favorite opponent. Dana, if you don't know, or Piranha, sorry, if you don't know.
I know Cobra.
Yeah, we put Cobra through a table last weekend.
Come on, man. Is he still walking?
Yes.
All right, good. Because I know you had the cane. I'm like, come on,
Yeah,
I can't mess with him.
He hit me in the back with that cane.
What is it made of? Is it like a real
Piranha? It's a sword cane.
Oh.
So it's metal with a sword inside.
Yeah, that probably hurt.
I found that out after the fact. He hit me because he thought I was Shane.
Yeah, because I hit him with a kendo.
What? So he only saw you from behind and thought
No,
that you were Shane?
I was wearing a track jacket and black shorts, and Shane was wearing green trunks, and he thought I was Shane.
He just wanted to take you out and just say that. That's what I would go and think.
Exactly.
Oh man.
So if you had to give any advice to anyone that wanted to become a wrestler or that is very new in the business, what would that be?
Advice. I would say just keep listening, keep knowing what's best for you. Like, because you'll hear a lot of things over years. You'll hear a lot of things, but you'll have to figure out what you're hearing, what fits for what you do, what you can do, like that kind of thing. And just keep at it, because wrestling is hard. It's not something you do once a week and then you're just like, oh yeah, I want to keep doing this. You're either there or you're out of it. Like you can't be really in between with wrestling. Every time someone is in between with wrestling, they don't last. I've seen it already, and I haven't even been in business that real long. So just keep at it.
Definitely.
Stay hungry.
Yeah. I mean, that is very true. I mean, like you do have to be hungry in this business. I mean, if not, you're gonna stay working that one or two companies. So and the way to learn and I definitely say like I don't know the exact wording because my brain's not really developed properly. But I guess
brain cells. So
for multiple different reasons.
Yeah.
But yeah, you definitely got to get yourself out there and go 100%.
Yeah.
Because it's not like I said, you're gonna work those one or two promotions, and then that's gonna be your career. If you want to make this a living or a job, you have to go everywhere. Pick out a vet, in the crowd or somewhere, get critiqued by him, watch a match, even go up to Corey, me, even you, Piranha. Me and Piranha, we've been at basically the same amount of years. Everyone explains shit and says shit differently where other people will pick up on it. So definitely, I would definitely have to agree with the stay hungry part because, if you're not, what are you going to do? Stay on the indies for the rest of your life?
You can, but as long as you're traveling in the indies, not just staying in that 1-2 indie spots. Like you gotta at least keep going to different spots for sure.
And just to throw out there, do seminars.
Seminars are not bad. I've done my fair share of seminars, and you gotta pick the ones you want to do for that too. Like you gotta know if this person probably has some advice that will help you. Like some people will do seminars that are physical. Some people will do seminars that they just talk to you the whole time. Like you got to figure out which kind of seminar you want to do.
I did I did 2 seminars. The other ones I couldn't get off of work because fucking my bosses are assholes.
Oh God!
Look who has joined the.
There he goes.
Hey, what time did I say?
7:30. It is 7:32.
7:32.
So I did a b-boy seminar, which I don't know if you guys know who b-boy is, but he was in
b-boy is solid, yeah.
B-boy. Where's he from?
Lucha Underground.
Okay.
I believe he did a lot of stuff in Mexico.
CZW, Mexico, Lucha Underground, part of Blackout, that sort of thing.
Blackout. Oh my God.
I did a CW Anderson seminar, which is actually really good. And he was telling us stories about like how people in Japan, like, in order to get kick pads, they like beat the shit out of you, basically. Mm-hmm. And you have to like earn your way to get your kick pads. Like getting your kick pads in Japan is like a really big step in wrestling.
Right. It's
Young
like
boys,
them giving
man.
you your rifle and the army or something like that. I hear you.
Yeah, but definitely seminars, dude. Seminars. Remember, Mark Mess, February 25th.
$10.
2 to 4, $10.
$10.
And then once you're done, you guys can shoot right over to Camden, New Jersey, and catch EWA Honor for Glory. Starts at
EWA. What you on that show?
Yes, sir.
The plugs is great.
Hey, you gotta advertise as much as you can.
Yeah, exactly.
But let's cut to a little break, and then so now that Ricky's here, now we can get some more going after we get back.
All
right, guys. See you guys when we get back.
Wait, is this bathroom break?
Yeah, this is bathroom break.
You just got here. Yes! You can't go to break.
Right.
Hi, Eric Redbeard here, letting you know that Pro Wrestling Valier, Classic Championship Wrestling, and Seven Mountains Wrestling are uniting. Coming to the York Revolution Stadium, May 20th, 2023. See you there.
That is right, guys. May 20th. Ricky, what are you doing?
Oh, that music was bumping. My bad.
May 20th, York Revolution Stadium. Eric Redbeard will be there, I believe, in action. So if you guys need some tickets, please hit us up and we will get there. Well, we'll hook you guys up with some tickets, basically. Remember, guys, February 11th, just not this weekend, next weekend. Seven Mountains Wrestling, Mr. Stacks Fitness Center, Lewistown, PA. Doors open at 4, bell time 5. EWA Honor for Glory, Camden, New Jersey. Bell time is 4 p.m. Remember the month of March. Free tryouts at Fort Knox just the whole entire month. Parada, you should get there.
The whole month?
The whole entire month. And just what we were talking about seminars in Woodbury, New Jersey, which is only like, I'd say 20, 25 minutes from Camden, New Jersey. Mark Mess seminar, only $10. You can get Venmo, Cash App, or cash.
Damn, that's some options right there.
Like I said, you guys can catch a great seminar. And then, who knows? Maybe Mark will show up at EWA that night. Who knows what will happen?
Man.
And if you want to come to the tryouts, Dana, I know the trainer. You'll be all right. I got you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You know who books it?
Yeah. We know the booker. We got you.
So, Rick, you missed a lot in the half hour that you've been missing, which is it's cool because we've been talking about my pop characters, and Dana took over the podcast for a little bit.
I'm with
it. Let's hop into this, and Ricky, let's get you rolling on some stuff.
All right, man. I want to jump straight into the good stuff, man.
That is, by the way, that is not a nice jersey. You need to wear a Pittsburgh Pirates jersey. But anyway,
dude, this is coming from them dude that transferred from his favorite football team to the Eagles. Don't do that. Anyway,
whoa! My team's always been the Eagles, bro.
You didn't hop on the bandwagon, did you?
Don't do that.
Ask my parents.
Okay.
I've always liked the Eagles, bro.
I don't know about that. I don't remember you ever talking about the Eagles.
Never.
You like the Ravens.
Yeah, I do. We needed Lamar. We blew it. We tried though.
Yo, man. I want to jump straight into the questions that I'm not sure if they asked you this question already.
We did.
Probably.
Anyway, I gotta say before I was rudely interrupted. Your Prince Piranha, like, how did that come about? Like, I wanted to know, how did you come up with that whole thing? Like, the whole
we asked that already.
I said I don't know if you did.
We did.
Rewind the podcast later, and then you'll find out.
Okay. Psychology. Who's your top 3 favorite people as far as psychology was?
Oh, okay. You want to talk about psychology?
Oh, man.
Nah. All right.
Wolfman.
Like, just watching them on TV?
Watching them, studying them, just the whole 9 yards, man. I want you
I like Brian Danielson, psychology. I feel like he's always on top of his psychology. Everything makes sense when I watch him. I know everybody hates Cena, but his psychology is perfect. It's greatness. It's like when you're leading up to that comeback, it's just like, yo, we need this guy right now. Like, we need you to turn up right now, Cena, and he does it perfect every time. I don't know how, but he does.
We'll come back to the Cena thing after you finish the question.
Yeah, I don't need no Cena hate. All right,
and trust me, it's not hate.
And I don't know. I always like Nakamura in Japan. I feel like everything he does makes sense, even though it's wild, but it always makes sense. So I always like Nakamura.
All right.
Can
Did you get all that?
Can you
take notes?
Yeah, I was like, can you spell Japan for Ricky?
No, I got it.
All right, just making
Can you
sure.
spell Nakamura for Ricky?
Shinsuke?
Nah, don't worry about it.
Shinsuke.
So let's get back to the Cena thing real quick, and then we're gonna move forward because I do feel like a lot of people hate on Cena, which I don't understand why, because no matter who you put in the ring with Cena, he can match their style. No matter who it is, he can work a
Very
big
true.
man, he can work a high flyer, he can work Ricky, he can work Corey, he can work Piranha, me. He can work any style. So I don't understand why people hate on this man so much.
Yeah, it's like and his character development was just wild. It's like you went from just the prototype wrestler to being a rapper who goes out there dissing everybody all the time to just being yourself, pretty much, just being himself and going out there and beating everyone. Just being some big stocky dude who will take it to you. Like, it's John Cena. You can't see him. It just goes.
I tell people, some of the best matches of modern day, go back and watch him and Bradshaw.
Okay.
Him and Bradshaw, like JBL, it was perfect. It was everything it needed to be, and then some. Cena was getting color left and right. He was fighting from underneath. Like it was everything that it needed to be for that particular time frame in the business. Also, you said the prototype. John Cena was a cyborg before that, by the way.
A cyborg. Okay.
Yes, that was he was the prototype, and he was a cyborg.
First
He moved.
time I ever saw him, it was the prototype thing.
With the blonde hair.
Yeah.
Yep, and he moved like a robot. Yes.
Okay, that makes sense.
It's so great because, like, especially when I'm bored and so I'll be honest, like I love wrestling. I barely watch the newer wrestling. I always study older wrestling. Just because that is I think, me personally, that's the best stuff to learn off of. One, because everyone back then thought it was so real, and everyone thought it was an actual fight back then. And there was psychology, there were storylines, everything was great. But getting to this point is there is so much stuff on YouTube from people that you don't think that were like big on the indies or anything.
Mm-hmm.
You find matches on the indies. Like there's a match out there with CM Punk, Eddie Guerrero, and Rey Mysterio in a three-way on the indies.
IWA Mid-South.
I never saw that.
I never saw it either. Hold up.
Yeah. There's stuff out there. You just have to really look for it. And then you can really see these guys, that made it to the big promotion come from where we are. And it's crazy because, not a lot of people think like, oh, they didn't wrestle in front of 10, 15, 500. We've all
think they just got in there. Yeah. Some people did, but a lot of them did the drives. They were there.
Yeah. And honestly, those are the shows to learn and try.
If you can find it, you said about the indies and all that online. There is 8mm footage with no sound of Hogan wrestling in a high school gym in McKeesport for the, I believe that was the WWWF. Okay. The ropes were like the diameter of Piranha's thighs, and like legit, they were like that big, and they were loose as shit. And Hogan was working heel in McKeesport in a high school gym.
I mean, who was it? I think it was like Junkyard Dog and a couple other legends came to the high school in Lancaster too, the Catholic High School.
Dude,
they be wrestling. They were wrestling anywhere.
Like Shane said, you can find whatever you're looking for online.
Oh, definitely. Let's talk real quick how weird it is to go back to your high school and wrestle.
Oh my God!
It is. So I did that 2 weekends ago. I went back to my high school I went to, and it's so weird because I walked through the doors and I'm like, well, this is weird. So, I'm walking around, whatever, and then I see like all my old teachers, and then they all
They're all
remember
there
me.
still.
They all
Yep.
remember me by my first name. I'm like, this could either be a really good thing or a really bad thing. I said, how I was in school, I'm pretty sure it's a bad thing. But like, it's definitely weird going back and kind of seeing where you came from almost. But like, it's a cool thing and a bad thing also. Well, not really a bad thing, but a weird thing.
I don't know the bookers of that show. I wasn't on it. No, I mean mine's going to be May 20th. That show in York, because when you leave the baseball stadium, my family owned some businesses within like 100 feet of the stadium, and a good friend of mine, the Mega Destroyer, grew up a half a block from the stadium.
I love
half
that.
block. Yeah, he's so great. But we need that 20th, man. That May 20th is a culmination. So you never know.
We might see Ricky back in the ring.
I had a question.
What?
Does your parents still own those businesses?
They do not. No. We're not sponsoring Ricky. Calm down.
I needed a job. That's all that was. But
Oh yeah, no, we're good.
You need a job?
Good now because they don't have it no more. But
Come on, man.
Go next question.
What did that Bitcoin fall through?
Not yet. Not yet.
Cash that fake money out. It's fine.
Don't worry. It's digital
currency.
Right. Brianna can buy you another jersey. It's fine.
How that works, so I don't mess with it. I'm just like, no, I'm not buying that. I don't know what it is.
So back to Piranha.
Yeah, let's get back to him.
If you had to change one thing in your career, what would it be?
His haircut.
The pizza belt.
No, keep that.
It'd be doing any flip dives over the top rope. Because mostly every time I've done it, either I got hurt or somebody else got hurt when I did it. So I'm just like, I'm not doing it anymore. I'm just like, no.
I'm there, my brother.
Yeah, yep. And that one was over the turnbuckle. I've never did it like that. So it was just already dangerous. I'm just like, I don't know if I should do that. But we went with it, and it didn't turn out the greatest. But we're both fine now. At least he was okay. I was like, all right. For a while he was knocked out, but we got through the match.
Yeah. Honestly, I don't think people understand. Like, I mean, it happened to me. Like, once you're knocked down a match, like you just finish it. I don't know how, but like, the
autopilot. Autopilot, man. Autopilot.
Thankfully, I think it was a 4-way.
Yeah, it was. It was me, you, Delicious, and
that's exactly it was. Yeah,
that's when you did the backflip off my clothesline.
Exactly. Yeah, I remember that. Fucking murdered me with that. I was like, oh man, he took me out with that one. I'm always like, why is everybody so stiff? What's going on?
Ricky, me and Corey's been bullshitting for a while. I mean, the last 10 minutes is yours, man.
Hey, man. All right, bet. Say that. All right, Mr. Piranha. I got some hard-hitting questions. Not really hard-hitting, but it's
hard-hitting.
To me, for you. Anyway, top 5 favorite wrestlers of all time.
Yep.
Yeah, stole my question? Yeah, no, that's my question. Anyway, all right.
Here, Ricky, just take mine. Here, I'll ask it for you. We got 10 minutes. Take my question, Ricky. So, you've been around a few years there, Piranha, right? Handful. Yeah. With everything you've learned in your career, if you could go back to day one, the first time you stepped foot in the wrestling school, not the backyard, in the school, what would you tell yourself?
You know what, Ricky? That's a good question. Go ahead. What would you say?
Before you answer that, Piranha, you can think about it. You can hit up either Rob Noxious, myself, Kathy Moore on Facebook, or Bliss, or the Facebook page. Hit us up and you'll get tickets there. All right, and go Piranha.
All right. I'd say from the beginning, just be comfortable, because when I started, I was not comfortable when I went out there. I was, you know, I'm not like the most outgoing person. I'm like a little shy. I'm not like crazy with it. But then over the years, I did become comfortable. So now I do scream and all that now. I wasn't doing that at first. I would just say, just bring it 100%. Don't think that you can't do anything, to be honest, because there's a lot of things that I have done in my career that I didn't think I was going to be able to do or do. Like I didn't think half of this stuff was going to happen. Thought I'd be done in a few years. I'm like, yeah, there's a lot of people don't like this guy. He came from the yard. They don't like that. I'm just like,
I mean,
but eventually I'm gonna have to earn some respect around here.
I,
I didn't, at least because there's people that come from the yard to go back. And I'm just like, nah, that there's no point to ever go back.
I,
If
I,
anything, you can do death matches. That's pretty much the same thing.
I do remember when and this is leading back to you know you know about getting in the business and everything. Before the show even started, me and Corey were talking about like how I was training when I first started. You know, I was training every day at our place, and then I would go down to Lancaster with
Hmm.
Rana, with Ace, with a bunch of other people. And
Yeah, that was a while ago.
yeah,
Damn.
and
Mhm.
and just from seeing, from Piranha from then to now, you can definitely see like he's more, outspoken and more comfortable with himself. And that's not like fucking riding you or anything, because it's the truth. You definitely are like you improved so much in how many ever years that was, because I don't remember the exact years that was going on. Probably what, like 5-6 years ago, maybe. But yeah, like all those guys, Ace, everyone, just from where they were to now, I mean, I do have to say I do have part in training Piranha, which is pretty cool.
I'm sorry.
But yeah,
I mean, yeah. I mean, I feel like you guys you guys all trained together and helped each other. Like, so it's like everyone was training each other. Like it was, you
yeah,
guys are different at Fort Knox. It's like you all train each other. It's not
yeah,
just like
I mean,
everyone going into the business for themselves. Everybody wants to improve there, and
I
that's one
mean,
thing I
but
always appreciated. I'm like, at least they're helping me. Like
yeah,
as much as you guys would rag on me or do all that, I'm just like, at least they're helping me. Like I'll go with that.
yeah, and that's one of the biggest things, and I think professional wrestling. Everyone, I feel like everyone sticks to their school. Like
Yeah,
I don't think enough people branch out. Because there's just not a style how I wrestle. There's a style how you wrestle, how Corey will wrestle, how Ricky would wrestle if he would ever get back in the ring. Uh, so there's always different ways of learning, and I feel like a lot
Mhm.
of people don't use these resources in wrestling. Like I really
yeah,
feel like they stick to their school, and they're like, this is the way I'm doing it. But like, it's also a good thing to go to these schools and learn different ways, even not how to do something. At least if you're learning, it's
yeah.
something.
Yeah, I
There's
tell
always
people, man.
styles. There's just not one style of professional wrestling.
Yeah, I always tell people don't be afraid to branch out. Like you said, Shane, your tree can't grow with a single root. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like I came from Bliss and Eddie Valentine and Shatter and Mark and Troy and Rob, and I learned on the fly. I was trained on the fly at the shows, or if we had time to the training center. And I was attached to Bliss's hip, and then it became, now I'm advancing further with Rob, and I even learned from Rebel and got the guys that all came before me.
Shucking.
Don't be afraid to do that.
shout out to Tate. I trained with him a couple times, few sessions with ACW and them.
Yeah.
Uh, I
Like you,
obviously I was with Rob for a little bit when you were
yeah,
coming to
yeah,
Lancaster. Bliss was in Lancaster before that.
Mhm.
Went up to York with Wolf and Ken Andrews, and people would go to their school because there was a while that Jonathan Gresham was going up to Wolfman School because he lived in York too. So he
Yep.
was always going up there randomly. Tony Deppen would go up there randomly. So there was always a lot of people you can learn from that are advancing in the business. Like Gresham's one of the most known wrestlers in the world. So
I just saw
wow.
I just saw a video. I don't know where it was. I'm pretty sure. Well, it was on Instagram, but I don't know what promotion it was. But it was him and the fucking big the UK dude from WWE, the dude with the big chop. What's his name?
Gunther. Walter.
And he took a nasty ass clothesline from.
Mhm.
Oh my god!
And I was like, God damn, like holy shit.
He bumped in an octagon. He did like an 8-sided flip. Yeah.
Yeah. So, but Piranha, the last couple minutes, of our show, we kind of give the floor to you, to our guests, and kind of promote yourself and tell us where you guys are going to be so people can catch you at some shows.
Yeah.
All right. Well, February, I don't have anything this weekend so far. The next show I got coming up is SWO in Seven Valleys, Pennsylvania. We're going to have the Gauntlet for Glory, which is like our big Royal Rumble for SWO. And the winner of that will be the SWO Unlimited Champion. So that's a different twist to it. They're not just getting a shot at it. They'll actually win the title in that. And that night, I'm going to take on Ace Dallas for my SWO Uprising Championship. And we're going to see if he can actually take it away. I don't think so, and I think the anniversary shows after that, and that's going to have a lot of big guests at SWO. So pretty much SWO shows coming up. And then March, I'm doing 3 Legacies with, Ricardo and Lancaster. We're going to be doing that. And I don't know. I just go with the flow of wrestling these days. I don't even try to book ahead anymore. I'm just I could try to get the booking maybe a week or 2 before. So right now, nothing's really penciled in. I'm just here. This is that time of year where you're just trying to find where you want to be.
Yeah.
So
guys,
we should find out who the booker is for that SWO show.
I know him.
I mean, that title would look good up at the school. I'm just saying.
That new title they got for that thing is sweet. I'm not gonna lie.
All right,
let me pull it up for you guys.
Wait, hold on, Dan.
Got it.
Where'd he go? I think he should.
While he's looking for it, you just named some shows. SWO fans, everyone, go to the shows, man. Support indie wrestling. Go to Piranha's Gimmick Table and annoy it, and then don't buy nothing and walk away.
That's usually what I do.
I'm just kidding. Support indie wrestling, guys, and then we're definitely gonna wait to see this belt.
This thing is heavy. For one, it doesn't fit because I'm a clean 147. So, but this thing right here is sweet, man.
I think you could add another 15 pounds to your bag, Shane. Let's do it.
Yeah, it's pretty heavy, man.
You trying to make that a 3-pack?
Real gold.
Yeah, have the booker call me. We'll make it happen.
I mean, I could do that. I don't know what you're gonna do. I'm not getting you a title shot.
I'll just show up and take it.
Nice.
You'll steal it.
Listen, no matter what,
Wolfman would chase you to the end of the world for it. He'd be like, "No way you're getting away."
In his sweatpants.
In his sweatpants with them sagging out. You already know.
All we gotta do is sit in the crowd and just wait for the right moment and slide in and just do a shoot pin. We're good.
I'm down. Let's do it. I'll direct it, and then we'll make it happen. I'll distract the ref, and 1, 2, 3, done. Problem solved. Tell Kayla keep the car running.
I gotta make sure I got Zach Carlucci with me. He won't let it happen.
Oh, I got better hair than Beetlejuice. It's fine.
That's my
Piranha,
guy. He's been around forever.
oh yeah, Carlucci is amazing. Piranha, thank you for coming on, man. It was definitely fun. Ricky, you should have been here in the beginning, dude, because we were cutting up pretty bad.
Yep. Thanks for being late, Ricky.
Yeah, it was definitely fun.
Welcome, Bit Out.
Oh yeah.
It was definitely fun. Thank you again,
Thank you
Piranha.
guys. Thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
Definitely, man. It was a lot of fun.
No, I'll see you guys soon. So.
Yeah, to everyone else, I'll be announcing our next guest probably tomorrow. So keep your guys' eye out then. And we'll see you guys Monday. Peace
Sounds
out.
like a plan.
Hi, Eric Redbeard here, letting you know that Pro Wrestling Valier, Classic Championship Wrestling, and Seven Mountains Wrestling are uniting. Coming to the York Revolution Stadium, May 20th, 2023.